Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. I have a very interesting unboxing here today. Something that came in from a subscriber, a member, wanted me to check something out, so let's take a look. Alright, today I'm taking a look with my Divo Knives, the tall boy. This is going to be released on September 12th. If you see this video before then, I don't know if it'll make it out before then, but I will have probably another review on this right before that comes out, but definitely go check it out. Oops. I have to cut that out there. Sorry, didn't mean to put that private information on there. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go on this side. So hold on one second, guys. I think I have to go in through the back. The wrong side, I guess. All right, so let's see what we have in here. Okay, so a very interesting knife I thought would be worth checking out. He offered for me to check it out. It's called Blackbird Blades. I haven't heard of them. He said definitely worth checking out. Blackbird Blades is the company right there. And here we go. I think he said it was maybe Bestech was the manufacturer. All right, so here we go. A nice, looks like stone washed titanium outside. Nice deep pocket carry clip. Not fully deep, but very deep. I mean, pretty nice, I think. Back spacer, I love the texture and gives it a uniqueness to it. And some, yeah, definitely some grip. I like that. It's not a super giant knife. It's about the size of like a tall boy, so that's cool. I like the clip. Looks like it has a little flexibility on the clip. It does have a nice roundedness. Should be easy going in and out of the pocket. Definitely dead centered nuts. Got a nice fuller and a thumb hole there. Looks like you could do a double kind of thing. Not a flipper, so it's kind of a slim one. So let's see how it flips. Not bad. Ooh, look at that. I've got a kind of a almost like a DLC PVD with a kind of a satin polished grind on the blade. Nice pokey pointy tip. Definitely going to be able to do some cutting with that. Yeah, pretty sharp. Probably looks pretty even blade grind on both sides. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And there's the Blackbird design on there. I think this is, does it say on here? I wonder if this is M390. Does it say on the box? I don't remember. I don't think it does. I think this was M390. I could be wrong, but all right. So let's see here. So we got a frame lock, nice cutaway, easy access, a little chamfering on there. Let's see how it is. All right. It's a pretty tight frame lock, I will say. Action's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Pretty smooth. I know he really liked the action on this, and I guess I got a little spoiled. It is very nice for a production knife. I will say that much for sure. But would Skiffs make this nicer? Of course it would. Of course it would. But you don't have to. I mean, that's really up to you, right? It's up to you if that's the knife you're going to regularly carry. Let's see, how does this fuller work? Oh, okay, the fuller does work. So the fuller past the thumb hole is usable. So you kind of get double. You can do a low flick like this with the thumb, kind of like that. And I should be able to do it left-handed over here as well, right? Let me see. This is a little, oh, this is difficult. It's a thinner knife and it's hard to get, oh, I'm getting right on the, okay. Ooh. All right, so it's a smaller knife. I think if you have large hands, let's see here, let's look at the grip. So I've got good handle position. Definitely, you know, I got large hands with meaty fingers, so I'm like if you have an extra large hand with regular size fingers, double extra large hands with smaller fingers, it's about your grip. Probably an extra large with meaty fingers could get on this. You could choke up, maybe get a double extra large on there, but there we go. It is rounded on the clip, which is not bad. Let's see here. Is it hot spot? I was trying to figure out. I felt something over there. Yeah, the clip is in a weird spot. It digs in right there for me, at least, with my hand position. It all depends. I got shorter fingers, right? So if you got longer fingers. So my hands are maybe smaller than some of you guys because of the length of the fingers, but my hands are bigger than a lot of you guys because of the width of my hands, because of the meaty fingers, right? So it's always a challenge, different ergonomics. I will say the action is pretty nice, but it's a pretty stiff bar. That's a really stiff bar. I like the cutout on the lock bar is on the inside. That is really nice. It's a nice touch. Beautifully rounded, chamfered all the way around. No hot spots, let's feel. Yeah, even here, it's not a hot spot. Typically, people forget to chamfer that. That's nice. That's really nice. Again, it's nice and rounded. It's a very kind of a gentleman carry, I feel like. Very gentleman carry, very thin, very slim. I like that. For right hand, it's beautiful for a flip. It's not right. It's right hand tip up only, not reversible, just so you know. So keep that in mind. It's a challenge to reverse flick left-handed. I will say it's definitely a challenge to reverse flick left-handed. I don't mind that, but it is. I'm glad to have gotten to check it out without buying it. I'll just say that much, because I'm not sure if this is quite in my wheelhouse, but I love the quality. I love the quality of the knife. Nice dead nut centered. I love all the details on here. My thing for this to be something I would really enjoy if it was just a little bit bigger, it's just a little bit wider. That would really work with my hands a little bit better, right? Because right now I'm having a hard time getting some good grip. On my right hand with that clip, I can use that really nicely. All day long with the right hand, it works. But the left hand, I don't have anything to hold on to. And even to flick it up here, my finger is constantly on that. Now, I can slow roll it with the thumb. I can probably, I can sort of flick it. It's not the easiest, but left-handed is definitely a challenge, which, you know, fidget factor will impact it, I think, a little bit. So definitely nice. Make sure, is that something that was in transport? There was something on there. It looks like maybe just dirt. Okay. A cool knife. I love this two-tone. This is really nice. This is a really cool touch. I can see he's used it. It's got a little tape on there. It's definitely cutting some boxes or stuff, which I'm glad. That's what a knife should be, man. It should be enjoyed. You know, if you have a knife that you like, you should be able to enjoy it. I do like the fact that I can drop it here. It catches on the thumb. It's not going to be a guillotine on the thumb. That's a big plus to me. That's a really nice plus. The action is really quite smooth. I tell you, you could have that control drop, the real control drop, right? What I'm talking about, not the shake shut. Now, some of you guys may love the shake shut, and I get it. That's fine. If that's your thing, go for it. But if you like the control drop, where it's like actually closing on gravity, just very slowly and methodically, I think this knife could very much accomplish that if you just tune that detent just a little bit. But you know, that's what I like. It's not what the person who let me borrow the knife. So I don't do that to somebody else's knife, right? You let me borrow the knife, I'm going to treat it very carefully. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to go use it, hard use, crazy use it, or anything like that. I'm going to just get to experience the knife as best as I can. I won't even cut things unless you allow me to cut it or you tell me to cut something. But this is a really, really nice knife. I mean, I think he said it's a user, and this is not a grill knife. So what I mean by cutting, I'm not going to go break down cardboard boxes. I'm not going to do any of that, right? But I feel like it's just worth just at least to see how it goes through paper. Okay. All right, so it's been used. I can feel the edge. Yeah, definitely been used. Yeah, it's been used a little bit, which is fine. It's still nice and slicey. It's a manufacturing edge, so that's not bad at all. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So cool features about this. I like the roundedness around here. There's no sharp edges. It's really got some good ergonomics. I love the texturing on here. I like that. It looks like T8s all the way around. That is positive. Not a captive pivot, but that's okay. You can deal with that. Sometimes when they don't have a captive pivot, it doesn't mean it's not necessarily captive. There could be a D pivot collar inside that could be attached to inside the frame, inside the titanium scales, or if there's a line, yeah, it'll be inside the titanium scales. It does look like it's cage bearings. At least the action tells me this is cage bearings, the way it drops. Okay, so I like the texturing on top of the blade. Definitely nice. You can reach up pretty high. It works really, really nicely. You can do a little pinch grip. I think, you know, what is it? Tri-State from Cole from Tri-State, he likes the pinch grip thing. I think that probably seems to work well. It is a very thin kind of pokey slicer. Definitely get into your dog food, cat food, fertilizer, mulch, cases of water, Amazon boxes, letters, and what have you. So definitely nice in that regard. I do like that. Now, a couple of things that would help me if you're not going to make it bigger, maybe a thinner lock bar, just a little thinner so that my thumb is not right there, because you see my big meaty fingers? I mean, it covers the entire scale, okay? So I need a little room to get off to the side, and I have to literally be on the edge to avoid that. So that's the challenge. You can't always make a knife for everybody, right? Sometimes you make a small knife and a certain group of people love it, and you make a giant knife and another group of people love it, but there's always going to be a group that doesn't love it or just doesn't work for them. That's the uniqueness of all of our ergonomics. But that's also why there's so many awesome creative knives out there. I think that's amazing. So I do like that. I think that's absolutely awesome. So there you go. So this little guy here is the Blackbird. Don't remember the name of the knife. If I remember, I'll put it up here. And it'll also be in link down in the description. I'm pretty sure I remember what it was, but I can't tell you off the top of my head. Not a bad knife. I will tell you this. My experience is everything that's a negative is just because of the size of my hands. Otherwise, the way this knife is made, I'm very impressed. I really am. There's a lot of nice finishes that makes this to be a phenomenal knife. If you like the size, if you like the look of the knife, this is going to be an absolute, I think you're going to be extremely pleased with this. I really do. Now, if you don't like a thinner, smaller knife, you know, gentlemen carry like this, yeah, you know, keep that in mind, right? This may not be for you. I love this, by the way. It gives it a contour, almost a kind of a contour feel, when, especially when you hold it. That little cut over there, it's very simple, but it's enough to give it a nice feel right there. That is pretty cool. Kudos for that. I love the cutaway for the lock bar being on the inside. It's not sharp on the outside. I love this texture. It's there, it's grippy, but it's not going to destroy anything. And I love the fact that the clip rests on a smooth part, not any part of that, so you're not going to have that as a traction going in there, ripping your pants. So it's not going to be a pocket shredder. That's what I'm saying. I do love the drop, and this little part behind the choil, it's basically part of the tang of the blade, catches on your finger, so you're going to clear the clutch. And let's see where that clutch is. Okay, the clutch is right there. So I have a lot of room, even for my big meaty fingers, I've got a lot of room. If you got a thinner finger, you're going to be way down here. You're going to clear that clutch really, really nice. So I think that's nice. All right, so let's listen to the detent. Here's a nice clickety here. Yeah, it is pretty clicky. Any detent lash? No. Any pivot lash? No. All right. Any blade play? Nope. All that is really nice and solid. Yeah, definitely impressive little guy here, I would have to say. Very, very nice little job they did on this one. So yeah, hey, thanks for letting me check this out, man. I really appreciate it. That was Malcolm out there, so really great guy. Appreciate his kindness in allowing me to check a knife out like this. Definitely, so this is the thing that I really enjoy about this. This is a nice knife. It's not going to work for my hands. It's like, I have some knives I bought that I loved, and I ended up like they're catch and releases because the ergonomics didn't work for me. Made it difficult for me to carry, and I didn't get drawn to it, right? And some of those are bigger knives. Now I have some bigger knives that I really enjoy, but they just didn't work. And I have some smaller knives that I really like, and they work for me. My Urban EDC LC, which is much smaller than this, but that works for my ergonomics. The way it works, it's nice. This one is one of those that I think if you've got maybe either smaller hands or you've got longer fingers, I think you're going to like this. If you don't have as meaty fingers as me, let's put it that way. Yeah, I think you're going to really dig this. If maybe if you're a lady that has smaller hands, you're looking for a little, you know, more of robust knife, I'm sure that comes in different variations than just a black. You could probably get a different color. And being that it's a titanium like that, you could anodize it, something really nice if you wanted to. That is done out there in the community. But that would really make this kind of a pretty knife for you, I think. But I think it would work really well. So I like this. I wonder if there's an all blacked out version, if there's just a full plain tie version too. I don't know. I don't know much about it. This is first experience out of the box. It's not a review. I'm giving you my first impressions of the knife, and it is pretty positive. I don't like to read up on it because sometimes I can have a skewed perspective, and I try not to get other people's perspective on there. I want to have my own. So very, very cool first experience. We'll definitely do a review on this guy. Looking forward to that. So, hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button down below? Subscribing and liking the videos and the channel, it really helps out the channel, allows me to grow, content grow, produce more things, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, who's on the live stream, who's part of the conversations and the chats and everything. Thank you. I sure appreciate you guys. And if you haven't already, maybe consider hitting that notification button down below so you can be notified of future content like this video. And a big thank you to all the channel members out there. I sure appreciate you. You guys sometimes help me to make it through things when I wasn't sure if I was going to keep going, right? So thank you. You're a huge encouragement, and I want to say thank you to you guys. Everyone's encouragement, but channel members sometimes, I don't know, you're more conversations, I guess, with some of you guys, because I don't know, maybe I just engage with you guys more. I don't know. It's not that I don't engage with others. I probably engage with some of the other guys probably just as much. But some of you channel members are very encouraging. I'll just say that. So thank you. And if you thought, hey, I'd like to become a channel member, I would love to have you. I'd be honored to have you. I think it'd be awesome if you became a channel member. But don't ever feel obligated to. There's a link down in the description with 3 different tiers, and know that I try to do something special for all my channel members. 2 things. One, once a month I do a members exclusive giveaway. Try to make sure it's a very nice knife, a really cool knife to give away to members exclusively. So If you want to be a channel member just for the cool giveaway, it's every week I do like a budget giveaway, but once a month I do a really nice members giveaway. I try to make it something very special, right? So if you want to be just a member for that, I'd love to have you. Awesome, cool, right? But I also do a members, a sticker. So if you're a brand new member, email me with your name and address, and I'd love to mail you a sticker to say thank you. Appreciate you. If you've been a member all this time and you're a member right now, or you were a member before and you became a member again and you're a member right now, and you never asked for a channel member sticker, never got one, email me with your name and address. I would love to mail you a channel member sticker as well. It's my small way to say thank you, just to let you know how much I appreciate you. So yeah, thank you to all you guys out there. Sure appreciate you. If you haven't already, maybe check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.